Epicurus, the ancient Greek philosopher, lived from 341 to 270 BC. He was a pivotal figure in the development of philosophical thought, and his ideas have resonated through the ages. He founded a school of philosophy that emphasized pleasure as the ultimate good. This school, known as the Garden, was a place where people from all walks of life could come together to discuss and explore the nature of happiness and the means to achieve it. Epicurus believed that happiness was attainable through a life of simple pleasures, the absence of pain, and freedom from fear and anxiety. He argued that the pursuit of wealth, power, and fame often led to more suffering than joy, and that true contentment could be found in the simple, everyday experiences of life. His teachings, though often misunderstood, offer a timeless guide to navigating the complexities of life and finding lasting contentment. Epicurus emphasized the importance of friendship, intellectual pursuits, and self-reflection as key components of a fulfilling life. Epicurus's philosophy, known as Epicureanism, stood in stark contrast to the prevailing philosophical schools of his time. While many of his contemporaries focused on the external world and societal norms, Epicurus turned inward, advocating for personal well-being and inner peace. While Stoicism advocated for the suppression of emotions and cynicism, embraced a life of radical simplicity, both of which required significant self-denial. Epicurus offered a more nuanced approach. He did not reject pleasure, but rather sought to understand it in a balanced and thoughtful way. He taught that not all pleasures were worth pursuing and that some could lead to greater pain in the long run. He believed that pleasure was the primary motivation for human action and that true happiness lay in maximizing pleasure while minimizing pain. This did not mean indulgence in hedonism, but rather a careful consideration of the consequences of one's actions and choices. Epicurus's writings, though many have been lost to time, continue to influence modern thought. His letters and principal doctrines provide insight into his philosophy and offer practical advice for living a contented life. In today's fast-paced world, the teachings of Epicurus are more relevant than ever. They remind us to slow down, appreciate the simple joys, and focus on what truly matters. By embracing his philosophy, we can find a path to lasting happiness and inner peace. At the heart of Epicurean philosophy lies the pursuit of inner peace and contentment. This philosophy emphasizes two key concepts, Ataraxia and Aponia. Ataraxia refers to a state of tranquility, a mind free from disturbance and anxiety. Aponia, on the other hand, signifies the absence of bodily pain. Together, these states form the foundation of Epicurean thought. Epicurus believed that these two states were essential for achieving true happiness. He taught that the path to happiness was not through the pursuit of wealth or fame, but through the cultivation of a peaceful and pain-free existence. He argued that by minimizing unnecessary desires and cultivating a peaceful mind, we could free ourselves from the turmoil and dissatisfaction that often plague our lives. This meant focusing on simple pleasures and avoiding the excesses that lead to stress and discomfort. True pleasure, for Epicurus, was not about indulging in fleeting sensory experiences but rather about achieving a state of lasting contentment and serenity. He believed that by understanding and embracing these principles, individuals could lead a more fulfilling and harmonious life. In essence, the pursuit of Ataraxia and Aponia is about finding balance and harmony within oneself. It is about recognizing what truly matters and letting go of what does not. By doing so, we can attain a deeper sense of well-being and satisfaction. Epicurean philosophy encourages us to live mindfully, to appreciate the simple joys of life, and to seek inner peace. It is a timeless reminder that true happiness comes from within, and that by cultivating a tranquil mind and a pain-free body, we can achieve a state of enduring contentment. Epicurus distinguished between two types of pleasure, natural and necessary, and unnatural and unnecessary. Natural and necessary pleasures are those that are essential for our well-being, such as the pleasure of eating when hungry or drinking when thirsty. These pleasures are easy to obtain and lead to a state of contentment. Unnatural and unnecessary pleasures, however, are those that are based on artificial desires and social conditioning. These pleasures are often difficult to satisfy and lead to a state of anxiety and dissatisfaction. Examples include the pursuit of wealth, fame, or power. Prudence, or practical wisdom, plays a crucial role in Epicurean philosophy. Epicurus believed that true happiness required careful deliberation and wise choices. He emphasized the importance of weighing the potential pleasures and pains of our actions before making decisions. He cautioned against pursuing pleasures that might lead to greater pain in the long run. Similarly, he encouraged enduring short-term pain if it meant achieving greater pleasure in the future. This emphasis on prudence highlights the importance of making informed choices that align with our long-term well-being. Friendship holds a special place in Epicurean philosophy. Epicurus believed that friendship was not only a source of great pleasure but also essential for a happy life. He saw friends as companions on the journey of life, providing support, encouragement, and shared experiences. Epicurus believed that surrounding ourselves with wise and virtuous friends could enhance our own well-being. He emphasized the importance of choosing friends carefully, seeking those who shared our values and contributed to our overall happiness. Epicurus advocated for a simple life, free from the pursuit of material possessions and social status. He believed that true happiness was not found in luxury and extravagance but rather in contentment with what we have. By simplifying our lives, we could free ourselves from the anxieties and desires that often accompany material pursuits. Epicurus's emphasis on simple living does not imply a life of deprivation. Rather, it encourages us to appreciate the simple pleasures in life, such as spending time in nature, enjoying the company of loved ones, or pursuing intellectual pursuits. Epicurus held unconventional views about the gods and fate. He believed that the gods were indifferent to human affairs and that our lives were not predetermined by fate. This belief freed his followers from the fear of divine punishment or a predetermined destiny. Epicurus argued that by accepting the limits of our control and focusing on what we could influence, we could achieve greater peace of mind. He encouraged his followers to live in accordance with nature, accepting both the good and the bad with equanimity. Section 8. The fear of death, a needless anxiety. Epicurus believed that the fear of death was a major source of anxiety for many people. He argued that this fear was irrational, as death was simply the cessation of sensation and therefore nothing to be feared. He famously stated, "Death is nothing to us, since when we are, death has not come, and when death has come, we are not." By confronting our mortality and accepting the inevitability of death, Epicurus believed we could free ourselves from this unnecessary fear and live more fully in the present moment. Section 9. Epicureanism in Practice, a Guide to Life. Epicureanism is not merely a set of abstract philosophical principles, it is a practical guide to living a happy and fulfilling life. Epicurus's teachings offer concrete advice on how to cultivate pleasure, minimize pain, and achieve lasting contentment. He encouraged his followers to practice mindfulness, to savor the present moment, and to appreciate the simple things in life. He also stressed the importance of living in accordance with nature, both in terms of our physical and mental well-being. Section 10. The Enduring Legacy, Epicurus's Influence. Epicurus's philosophy has had a profound and enduring influence on Western thought. His ideas have been embraced by philosophers, writers, and artists throughout history, from the Roman poet Lucretius to the Enlightenment thinker Thomas Jefferson. While Epicureanism fell out of favor during the Middle Ages, it experienced a resurgence during the Renaissance and continues to resonate with many people today. Its emphasis on pleasure, friendship, and simple living offers a timeless message of hope and happiness in a world often characterized by uncertainty and anxiety. Section 11. Conclusion. Finding happiness in an uncertain world. In a world often characterized by complexity and uncertainty, where the pace of life can feel overwhelming and the future unpredictable, Epicurus's philosophy offers a beacon of hope and a path to lasting contentment. His teachings provide a roadmap for navigating the chaos and finding inner peace. His teachings remind us that true happiness is not found in external circumstances, such as wealth, fame, or material possessions, but rather in cultivating a peaceful mind, appreciating simple pleasures, and nurturing meaningful relationships. By embracing prudence, mindfulness, and a deep appreciation for life's simple joys, we can find joy in the everyday moments that often go unnoticed. A calming sunset, the laughter of a friend, or the tranquility of a quiet morning can become sources of profound happiness. We can navigate the challenges of the modern world by fostering connections with those around us, building a supportive community, and sharing our lives with others. By turning inward and finding happiness within ourselves, we can create a stable foundation that is not easily shaken by external events. Meditation, reflection, and self-awareness are key practices in this journey. Epicurus's message remains as relevant today as it was over 2,000 years ago, offering a timeless guide to living a fulfilling and meaningful life. His wisdom transcends the ages, reminding us that the pursuit of happiness is a universal endeavor. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can cultivate a sense of well-being that endures through life's ups and downs, leading to a truly meaningful existence.